Hello, everybody. This is SeetherCord of SeetherCast here with my first official episode. Even though this is technically the second video uploaded for it, I don't give a shit. This is the first real episode instead of episode 0. This is episode 1. And with me here today, I got my special guest that I helped sneak out of the insane asylum. Introduce yourself, you freaking piece of crap.
Before I say my official name, I would like to say that I am that one individual that remade one of John's old videos of me waking up in bed and playing as a father who did shoot his own son for not going to school on a Thursday and thinking that it was Saturday. So I'll say, I'm LittleSahPlays. I'm that guy. It's me, okay? AKA Alex, the guy who hung out with John at the Comic-Con convention back in January of this year. It's pretty fun. And yeah.
As well as being the guy that I raped. I'm sorry.
Wow, you're gonna have 300 people watching, and they're gonna hear this.
Don't believe that stuff. I'll probably cut that out. Probably not. Maybe not. No.
So technically, this is being edited.
Whatever. But anyway, yes. And Alex, I will say, I apologize deeply apologize for turning you into a meme on my channel. Sadly.
That's okay.
You're a meme. You've become a meme at this point. But yes, this is my first real official guest here. LittleSahPlays, youtube.com/user/LittleSahPlays. I don't think you have a custom URL yet, so never mind that. Probably just a bunch of random letters. But yeah, Alex is freaking insane. I had to freaking kill 7 bodyguards just to get him out of the insane asylum because of how fucking crazy he is.
My bodyguards do happen to be very, very, very hostile.
Why would you say that?
Because all they care about is keeping me in the asylum, making sure that I don't escape at all whatsoever, and that I eat garbage for dinner, lunch, and breakfast.
Freaking bodyguarding them like the one guy you know who blocks girls from getting off the bus.
I'd like to say that kid's name is Nugget. Okay?
Nugget. We're calling him Nugget. You want to explain the story of Nugget? Please explain the whole situation with not letting girls get off the bus with this one guy we know.
Okay. I won't name drop. That's basically the rule of this podcast. Or any podcast going on this channel. So, this kid, I'll say his name is Nugget, okay, as usual. He goes to a very, I'll say it's a very, mental, environmental school. Okay. So, he tends to hang out with a lot of girls, okay? And he rides the bus to and from school. And, on a specific day that, he was coming home, and he got the aisle seat. He finally got to his bus stop, and there was one girl in particular that he didn't want to get off the bus. So what he did is that there were like 10 other kids waiting to get off the bus. This is from what I remember. What he was doing is that he got up off his aisle seat. It was his turn to get off the bus. And there was one girl in particular that he did not want to leave. So he blocks the door, and he's like, "Don't leave! I want you to stay here forever." And I'm like, and the bus just...
He fucking said, "I don't want you to leave forever." Did he really fucking say that?
And it's from what I remember. And the bus driver was like, "What the hell are you doing on my bus? You're the hell out." It was a train wreck. Honestly, it was.
I wish I was there. Fucking yeah. And this guy we're talking about is 15, I think. He's like 15, 16. It makes me scared about how if he can like emulate this when he's like 23 or 24. So because that's when it's gonna get kind of dangerous. But
I can't even ponder anymore from what happened that day.
But yes, but yeah, we're getting off topic here. But yes, this is Alex. If you don't know, freaking President Alex, which I'll go into a little detail later on. But I have him here. He's one of my closest friends I've ever had online through YouTube and stuff. And even though fucking he rarely uploads videos anymore because he's a fucking cockbagel. But anyway,
I uploaded 2 videos recently. Okay, I'm in the process of editing.
Freaking blaming Amazon for all your problems. But anyway, we'll get into that later as well.
You do not realize. You know that I cannot control the delivery over online. It's over online. Okay, it's over online.
I got you.
I'll say that.
But to kind of explain the backstory as to how me and Alex met, we've known each other for about 4 years now at this point, right? I remember back when we were freaking right about to start start our freshman year of high school, back when we both were freaking dumbasses, but we're still dumbasses, right?
Yeah, we're just a couple of delusional idiots making a podcast on this YouTube channel when we could be out and about, saving the lives of American people.
And African children. But anyway.
What?
Now you got to think about African kids. But anyway.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I didn't know Alex through Alex. I met him through his cousin, which, if you don't know, youtube.com/Chris Igor. He was back in my days of when I was brony trash, not ripping on brony specifically, but brony, I was just a trashy brony. I remember I named myself my old YouTube name, which just look up Double J Studios 14, and it's just like it'll make you want to take 12 cyanide pills.
You understand that it's not there anymore. So
there's still some videos with my name, with the name in the title, but
oh yeah,
the thing
shout out that the guy made.
Yeah. But the thing is, that guy. But I don't know what he's doing now. But anyway, that guy. No shit, I can't fucking think. I named myself the #1 brony Let's Player on YouTube in my name, and that is probably one of the most egotistical things for me to do, as well as one of the most wrong things to do. And then apparently, when Alex's freaking brony cousin Chris was freaking looking up brony Let's Players, he found me. I was like at the top of the search bar for that when you look up brony Let's Player, like in terms of channels. And he clicked on me. He subbed to me. I PM'd him. I talked to him a bit, and I got to know Chris, and I talked to him Skype a bit. He was really into clopping, from what I know.
I'd like to say this, that you and Chris met on the same day that me and you met.
That's great. But he mostly introduced me to 3 other guys. His friend from school, Kyle, his cousin Alex, and his online friend from California, Trashy California, Max. I'm sorry for ripping on California a lot in this podcast. I don't like California. Not the people, just I hate the people. I hate all of you. No, I'm kidding. But it's too hot. But anyway, yes, I knew all of them. And Chris went off to college the next year. Max is too busy doing whatever the fuck he's doing.
Uploading every day, by the way.
Yeah, no problem with that. I upload every day. But anyway, and Alex is the only one that's really stuck by me. We did some weird stuff, from days of the Fire Key song to Fat Tuesday to a bunch of other really weird and fucked up stuff that I'm not even going to go into detail about because it's just so fucking weird. We stuck through it all. We're still friends. We got some other people that piss us off, but he's my buddy. He's my kin. I'd have sex with him if I could, but he probably wouldn't like that.
Wow, this is still going up on YouTube, which is really shocking in my opinion.
It's not like there's like audio detection, like they're gonna freaking flag me or anything. Well, maybe, I don't know.
I'd like to say back in the year 2015, we went through some messed up stuff, and when I say messed up, I mean messed up stuff.
Oh yeah, freaking.
We're not gonna go. No.
We're not gonna
get into it. We're not gonna get into it, but yeah.
But yeah, pretty much. Alex is one of my best friends. He's like definitely in the top 3. He's stuck by me my whole side. He's my right-hand man. I probably would make him my best man at my wedding if I ever get married. I don't know. I'm kind of a fucking lonely piece of shit. No, I'm kidding. But fucking.
Also,
I'd marry a body pillow.
Also, not to mention that Josh Pegg did not invite Drake Bell to his wedding. By the way,
are you serious?
I'm being legit serious.
Did he get married recently?
I can't exactly remember when, but this is what I hear, and I believe it. You can go on Drake Bell's verified Twitter account. He says, freaking, ties broken, all that, I miss you, brother, and all that. Yeah. Which is something I don't find that funny, but I would appreciate if Josh did invite Drake to the wedding.
Freaking Drake and Josh, the Nickelodeon show. I've always had kind of like nicknames for Alex and I. I used to call us, Drake and Josh, Beavis and Butthead, the Angry Beavers, whatever the fuck their names were. Freaking Bill and Ted, Harry and Lloyd.
I did, however, used to call John here, Josh, on the day that we met, because I kept mistaking him for Josh Jepson.
Fucking Josh Jepson, stop it. That guy.
I mean, come on, Josh. I mean, like, why not bring it up? This is a podcast, so.
Yeah. Freaking bring up your dad living at sea again if you don't stop.
That is a tragedy, and you know it.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty much. Another thing I really want to bring up involving talking about Alex and how insane he is like over the past like 6 or 7 months, Alex has put on like this character. He's created this character. It's like even better than like most personas I see in the furry fandom. And he's not a furry, by the way. He's just, Sonic Chew for trash, if you couldn't tell by his channel icon. But anyway, he used to be a former brony also, by the way.
You can say whatever you want to say about me. I'm not going to care.
You act like as if like you're like an ex-gay person, but anyway, I'm not gay anymore. Oh, God.
What I say is fact, though.
Okay. But, I'm sorry, dude. But we're not high, by the way. We don't smoke weed before we do this. I would like to, but no, I'm gay.
John the dealer.
John the doer. But
the dealer is what I.
For most people who don't know, John's my real name. But if you couldn't already tell, he doesn't call me Seether or anything. But even though most furries do. But I'm rambling. I'm rambling like all my videos. What I was bringing up, Alex has created this character, like this persona of a person. Ever since the presidential election, he's been pretending to become the president himself. And there's been like he's made a bunch of videos in like group chats of him like dressing up in a suit and a tie. And freaking when I met up with his ass at Wizard World in New Orleans like 5 months ago, he was dressed up in that attire as well. Freaking carrying his freaking selfie stick around with him, which I wanted to freaking break in half when I saw him with it.
You don't have to worry, it's already broken, so you don't have to worry.
How did you break the fucking selfie stick?
I unscrewed something on it and just fell off. I tried to screw it back in, it's all loosey-goosey. I can't touch my phone to it anymore.
Yes. I will ask, explain a little bit more about this whole president persona you've made in response to the 2016 presidential election.
I will say that the president meme that I created over the last 5 months is now officially a meme, which is going on this channel, by the way. You can all study it the way you want. It's something that I created, and
yes.
And if you look at the group chat photo that we're all in, you can see that I'm in my own Wendell Shrine, by the way.
Oh yes, freaking! I tried to start a hashtag impeach Alex because of it.
You can say however you want to say it, but that is my shrine.
But yeah, I pretty much bring that up. I think I could also go into detail about how freaking Alex. I need to ask if can you do your best Donald Trump impression?
You really want to be political, huh?
No, just do an impression of him. Just do an impression.
You're posting all these photos in the chat. I mean, why? It's basically disgusting, in my opinion. Why are you doing that? So anyway, that's my best impression. At least the best that I can do it.
Sorry, but there's like construction work going on in your house right now.
Which is the only point in this video that you're gonna hear, and I hope it goes away soon.
Freaking sounds like a cat knocking over CDs or something. But anyway, but yeah, I would say also, Alex, kind of give like a rundown of what you do on YouTube and what your sorry ass has done with your YouTube account.
You can call me sorry all you want, but I will briefly explain. So I started this channel back in 2013, I believe, which is about 4 years ago. I had this channel since I was 15 years old. Hard to believe, but it's true. My cousin Chris, who is now 20, soon to be 21 next month, started the channel when he was 14. Yeah. Really hard to believe. Really hard to believe how fast time flows by in these really interesting times. The backstory of my channel is that I wanted to start a Let's Play, or Let's Plays in general. My first ever video was like a Let's Play introduction, which I removed those videos now. They're no longer relevant, which is why I took them down.
I still am sad I was never able to see again your top 6 Wii games video.
Yeah, I made a video, briefly just talking about the 6 and only Wii games that I had, which I kind of forgot which ones that I specifically talk about in that video. But the backstory of my channel is that I really wanted to become a Let's Player, and if you look more deeply into my channel, I've become way more than that. Without having to post this stuff on my channel, I've become a meme on other channels as well. Currently in the group chat that we're in on Skype, I started my channel out like so seriously. I took things so seriously in my very first video that I've ever made. I was so stern. I took things as like an interrogation of people to get to know me better, but I, developed more knowledge of how to, work with YouTube. And as I made more videos, I gained more personality of how to, make jokes and, make clever statements on what I say in my videos. And if you take a look at my, what was it? Yeah, it's not on my channel. If you go to John's channel, again, it's there. Someone remade one of my old videos. It's me, okay? That's me. I was playing as a delusional character, John.
Freaking throwing around freaking Raisin Bran boxes like a freaking psycho. Freaking aggressively pouring cereal into a bowl.
Because, let's admit, the channel's not there anymore, but you were acting aggressive with the, cereal and the food that you were dealing with.
I did not act aggressive with the goddamn cereal bowl. I did not.
Well, you were dealing with like the cereal box. You were like pouring the cereal in the bowl. I can remember.
That's because I was in my grandmother's house and I was trying to like not disturb her while she was like doing her things. And I was just like, we gotta do it quickly. And I don't know. I got my sister to freaking like record me doing all of it. I'm just like, the video had no purpose. Just wake up, freaking make a bowl of cereal, watch TV, and then get shot.
Oh, that's fair, by the way.
Excuse you. I get that
speaking
like a 6.5.
Speaking of John's grandmother's house, it's again, the channel's not there anymore. The series isn't there anymore, but he did make an Unfair Mario series, which is actually pretty funny.
Oh my god, that was freaking back in my days of my old YouTube channel. Freaking, I would just put my camera in front of my freaking TV screen like a freaking crooked screen, so I would just like, it would be like lopsided, and I even did that in front of the computer screen where I played Unfair Mario on the computer, and there was no sound either. It was just like, it was like so far away. I had to freaking put it on like a freaking basket from like halfway across the room. And even Alex is guilty of this too. He freaking like, in his older videos, he freaking like did like a vertical camera recording on his phone. He put it in like, was it a shoe or a shoebox?
It was a shoe itself. I literally stuck my phone in there, like literally straight up, long ways, not sideways, because sideways actually makes a video, dimension a whole lot wider than, you would normally. I took the shoe, I just stuck it in there, and just, there you go, just record. And then the shoe was actually pretty smelly, actually. The bottom of my phone was like, was kind of stinky. I kind of had to like take off the phone case and like wash every single time that I recorded a video. Or, I know that some of you might ask, why not just use another shoe? Guess what?
I only have one pair of shoes.
Okay, that's your opinion, but what's funny is that how my Let's Play of Ocarina of Time had developed over those past years. I started with literally 12p, okay? Which is I'm doing like a 360p joke like that. I started at literally 6p, okay? So low quality. The quality was so terrible.
Jesus.
You could like see like the waves of like my my Panasonic TV like screen just like.
Oh yeah, freaking! I had that problem too. I remember one time I was recording Mario Galaxy 2 like 4 years ago. I was playing Super Mario Galaxy 2 on a Let's Play video. I recorded my TV screen, and during the whole half of the video, like a bunch of times, like the screen would like flicker, and like half the screen would turn black while I was playing, and I would get so mad, and I would just like start yelling like crazy, like "Stop freaking going black!" Remember that? Do you remember that?
Once you go black, you don't go back.
Oh God, you're gonna freaking start like a flame war in the comment section now, Alex.
Oh, by the way, when John tends to make colorful jokes, I do call him John. I did call him John the racist, but from now on I call him John the waitress because it's more kind-hearted than calling him a racist. But which he is not. He's not a racist. But
like, here's the thing. The whole point in like when I'm in group chats with Alex and stuff, I like to jokingly say that someone's racist. And I like when someone says something that involves like a group of people or like a gender or a race, I like to say that's racist because I'm like trying to parody the social justice warriors that go around and like saying things like "you're racist, this is so racist" and things like that. So I just like I say that, and then everyone just goes like John the racist and stuff. And then eventually one time, Alex just called me John the waitress, and I just imagine myself wearing like a skimpy maid outfit for Alex and stuff. To the people that draw fan art for me, please draw like artwork of my persona Seether and human Alex with me in like a waitress dress and some like erotic fan art or fan fiction.
Draw him in a
That'd be
black,
awesome.
draw him in a black dress, literally with a broom and mop, just like. Oh my god, that is a mess.
You know, honestly, I won't be surprised if eventually someone's going to do that. And if you do, I will freaking... Next time I have Alex on the show, we're going to bring you up if you do this. So if you want some recognition, be aware of that. Just tweet it at me. Or Alex. Tweet it at Alex's Twitter. What's your Twitter?
There's LittleSahPlays. That's my
LittleSahPlays?
YouTube name. Yeah.
Speaking of Twitter, I also want to bring up how... I want to start like something. If you didn't know, Alex has had a Let's Play series of the video game The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, the GameCube version.
Oh my gosh.
And he has started it about 2 years ago, and he's only like 2/3 of the way through the game, and he has still not finished the Let's Play of it. He's been doing it for like 2 years, and last upload of the series, his last episode was like 10 months ago.
Okay.
He's like refusing.
I can formally
to, like,
defend that, by the way.
Well, just finish, like, I know you want to do it in HD, but just, like, if Amazon's giving you trouble, just, like, I don't think people are going to not watch if they're just going to see a standard definition for the most part. Like, I think some people will still watch it.
Yeah, but I feel
Why don't
that...
you live stream the rest of it?
If I live stream the rest of it, then, you know, I feel that it's going to be... I never, you know, archived videos from, or broadcasts from Twitch.tv onto YouTube, so I feel like it's kind of,
you can do that in your settings. You can change it in your settings.
I don't know, this, you know, became like a YouTube experiment when this
You
was...
can stream it on YouTube Gaming.
I can. You literally got like an hour video of Five Nights at Freddy's on your...
Oh, God.
On your, what was it? I think...
iPhone. I did the iOS version of the I did it on my Let's Play channel. It was so bad. I had to, like, to record my phone screen back then with my crappy iPhone 4. I had to freaking, like, go across multiple different websites until I found, like, a website that was only in Japanese, and I had to download some, like, shady-ass software that I'm pretty sure gave me a virus at some point. And I freaking had to do that in order to, like, record, and I spent, like, an hour of me, like, doing with, like, shitty audio, which is an hour of me failing on, like, on the sixth night, and it took forever. And it was just on, like, a crappy, like, third-party...
Wait, you actually got through all 5 nights?
And the sixth night. The sixth night took me an hour, and I just did not edit it at all, and there's just an hour video of me doing shitty in the game.
Those are back in the Super Orange Link days, by the way.
No, that was more so like Mr. Flutter's days.
What did... Okay, I feel like you did upload Majora's Mask on Super Orange Link, was it?
Okay, let me explain something. So my original first channel was Double J Studios 14, which I had Let's Plays on.
And then you deleted, and then you made Super Orange Link, then you made Mr. Flutter's.
Super Orange Link was like for a week where I tried to do speed runs, but I would like do it like unofficially. Like I'm just gonna pause my timer for one episode, and I'm gonna like do like specific things for my speed run, and I'm just like, oh my god. And then that happened, and then there was Mr. Flutters, and then after that it was I'm pretty sure it was now SeetherCord after that, and thank God I actually got success with SeetherCord because none of the other channels previously ever hit like 90 subs. So
you got 90 subs on your Double J Studios 14 channel, though.
Yeah, barely, but not even 100. But I think it was 91, and then I deleted it. But anyway, I think I would have preferred if I didn't delete it, just to like show it, you know, me at like show like this is how you not make videos. Like these are like low quality videos. I think I got like about 20,000 plus total views. So I think that's kind of decent, even though I had like 300 uploads of me just playing games on my camcorder. Excuse you.
We didn't hear that, by the way. That was actually my dog.
Your dog just farted?
Yeah. I said stop that.
I give that like a 9, honestly.
No! I'm this one, I put my foot down. Yeah, Josh Jepson reference from the Sweetie Challenge versus. Yeah.
But we're going all over the place with this. So another thing I would like to mention to Alex is we can talk about like our versus series we've done. Like not even series, like me and him like to, you know, sometimes get on Skype and we like to, you know, we like to enjoy personally, like sometimes just like racing games. Sometimes we start a game at the same time, the first one to finish wins. And we've done it through like a few games. We did Mario Galaxy 2 where Alex was like 70 stars ahead of me by the time he finished, and he didn't even wait for me to finish. What a jerk. And after that took us like a month, and then like we did Ocarina of Time. That only took a week. But the thing is with Ocarina of Time, I screwed up at the very final boss battle, and then he was able to sneak by at the very end and beat me by like 30 seconds out of like 20 hours worth of gameplay.
Yeah, then this is back on like my iPod days. I used to be in my room. Then my iPod shut down. I mean, I do have like a really new phone. I have Skype on there now, so we could... Well, I can't do it in my room anymore because my Panasonic Tube TV doesn't even work anymore, which sucks. So that would be really, heartwarming if those memories actually came back. And then you exited the call, and then I called you back, and I was like, what the heck? And you were the first thing you said once I started the call was, I hate Ocarina of Time.
Freaking goddamn. There's also some really insane stuff that Alex has done on camera on Skype as well. Like you don't understand, guys. Alex, I do honestly think Alex is sometimes. I do sometimes think he's insane, like partially because of some crazy stuff he does on camera. Like I've seen you freaking really creepily. You made one creepy video where you just like silently walked up to the camera and you took like a water bottle and you twisted it up and then you popped the screw on the top, the cap off on the top, and I'm just like,
oh yeah, I do those videos all the time. I have like 6 videos of me like shooting like the cap off of water bottles.
There's even like that time we got obsessed with the "To Be Continued" meme with like the anime music.
Oh yeah.
And then this dude. Okay, here's how insane Alex is. This guy, for one of those videos, he just shot a high-powered water hose in his face, and I'm surprised he didn't die or had his head blown off.
Oh, by the way, if you want me to send you those "To Be Continued" lines, I will.
Don't. I don't want them.
You can put them in the video.
No.
I even did one of Nugget. He pretended to like spray himself in the face, and then he was like, ah! And then at the same time he goes like,
but yeah, I just don't. Did that hurt doing that? Like just spraying that water hose in your face, that high powered?
It felt good actually.
It didn't blind you or anything.
No, my forehead did feel like a little numb, but
Jesus.
I don't know.
But anyway, another story I want to mention is the review space. If you remember the review space.
Oh my god! I was hoping to God that you would not mention this guy, but you did. You did really at this point in the video.
So there's a YouTube channel called The Review Space where it's known as Fanboy Reviews Countdown.
By the way, do you mind if I tell this story because the way I reacted is just, astonishing.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, so this guy, The Review Space, he basically does like these really criticizing reviews on these video games that he just doesn't like. He never mentions anything positive about video games. He would like do
unless it's Call of Duty.
Yeah, a bunch of COD players really talk down on Nintendo games, stuff like that. Like he would take the Zelda series, a Sonic series, a Mario series, freaking whatever series he can possibly find, and just talk down on like the top amount of games that he just doesn't like out of those series. Ideally, it would be all of them, like every single game of the series, like the Mario series. Or actually, you know what? No, there's too many Mario games in the Mario series. But anyway, we were watching a video of the top
10 Zeldas.
Yeah, top 10 Zeldas, I believe, and
top 10 worst Zeldas.
I believe that because he doesn't talk positively about any of the series that he just doesn't like.
And then
when he mentioned Ocarina of Time, and I'm like, okay.
He mentioned the 3D version of the game, not the original. But
then,
the weird thing is he does it from like number 1 worst to 10th worst. He does it weirdly like that.
Yeah, he mentioned Wind Waker. He mentioned, and I was like, okay, you know what? That's fine. I really haven't played the game in a while. And then he mentioned, I believe, Link to the Past. I'm like, okay, I really haven't played that game. And I did really intend to enjoy the game, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. And then I was hoping to God that he really wouldn't mention that. And it turns out at the very end of the episode, he mentioned it, and I was so triggered. I took my iPod, I was on Skype, and I turned on my camera. I was like filming my feet. I was like walking through, I was like running through the halls. And then I went outside to start throwing stuff around. I started like dancing around like freaking angrily in front of the camera. I was like, oh my god. I was hoping to God that he would not mention Link's Awakening. And he did. And I was like, screw you, review space. Then John, on the other end of the call, was just dying laughing the entire time. I can't even begin to imagine how funny it was back in the day. That was like, I believe in 2014. I think it was 2014, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
This guy.
Pretty much. A next thing I want to also mention is the concept of you and your brother. I want to bring up your brother because he's like also kind of a funny guy when it comes to insane things your family does.
Go ahead.
Your brother. Okay, so
by the way, let's see how much you know about Jason. By the way.
Oh yeah, Alex has a brother named Jason. He owns a YouTube channel that has been inactive for like 8 years, and I highly recommend you watch all 3 videos on his channel. I think there's 3. The channel is called Jayman875, Jayman 875, and there's just weird videos on there. Like one of them is like him dancing in the Napoleon Dynamite costume to the Napoleon Dynamite dance. Another one's where he does like a cover of Hey There Delilah, but like it's a parody, but it's just like sped up, and the freaking Alex pops in
more like a chipmunk version.
But Jesusly. And then and the last one is just called like the Struggled Artist and stuff, and he just freaking like in that video he's at a piano, he's sitting down at the piano, and Alex's brother Jason just like freaking aggressively just starts punching the piano and going like
chipmunk version.
In the chipmunk voice, it like times 2 speed. It's so fucking.
We can link
weird,
it in the description. I'm sure people would, get a kick out of it. seeing him react that way to videos.
Yeah, and if there's no link that you can't, if I don't put a link because I'm too lazy, just look up Jman875. It's on YouTube. It's not like he'll really care. Like I'm pretty sure he doesn't even look at the account anymore, or so. But yeah.
I feel like, okay, just to keep it, there's a couple of things you have to keep in mind about the channel. When he was doing the Napoleon Dynamite dance, I was the one filming him, by the way. So technically, I guess it wouldn't say the Hey There Delilah was my first very appearance on YouTube. I guess I would say that since I was the one filming his Napoleon Dynamite dance. I guess I can say that's my second appearance on YouTube ever. So
pretty much.
I guess I would say that. But if I was in the room with Jason when he was like freaking out in front of the keyboard, I'd be like, "What the hell are you doing?" I mean, okay. Much. What really happened is that I was in my room. I was like, I don't know, what, 2007. I was like 9 years old. I was in my room, and I hear like this microphone, like I hear like this plastic microphone like fall down. And then I can tell it's a microphone because, like, what else would Jason be doing in there? And I hear, like, this thing, like, fall down. I hear, like, Jason just making, like, these really weird grunt noises on the other side of the wall. He's like... I'm just sitting there like, oh, my God. I know that he's recording something because what else would he be doing with a microphone? Mm-hmm. Oh, God. You can watch the video. It's, like, really... I would say double cringeworthy if you would agree with me.
Before cringe was even a thing.
If you would agree with me on that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, one thing I also want to add into the portion of the video when it comes to like non-furries that I'm talking with, since Alex isn't a furry, he's just a trashy closet brony still. I would ask you, Alex, what is your honest thoughts about furries as someone who's not a furry, and what you think about me being a furry and be like, oh, I'm John, I'm a furry. That's what you think, pretty much.
I say it's a fan base thing, understandable, but you did make a video of what you think would happen if furries became too mainstream. I feel like if that did happen, the furry fan base would be more into making more of their own content. If they did become mainstream, they would want to make more content instead of holding off on their hobby. Like you, for example, you're still making videos. Mm-hmm. I personally don't think that it's becoming too mainstream, even though I'm not part of the fan base community. But if they did become, more of what they were meant to be, I feel like they wouldn't stop making more of their own content. I feel like they would, keep going in what they want to do on their YouTube career. Even if they do have YouTube accounts, which I'm sure, John does. So he's one of them.
I would think that, and it's funny though, even though you're not a furry, I'm pretty sure after this video comes out, I do recommend you guys subscribing to him, since I think you're at 71 right now. And I think let's actually plan. Let's make a goal. Let's try to get Alex to 100 subscribers by one day after this video comes out. That'd be cool. But it'd be funny knowing if a major portion of your audience now after this is probably going to be furries.
I mean, it's not gonna matter by who they are. I mean, there's still people who watch my YouTube channel. It's fine.
Yeah. Even though it's funny though, you have a furry avatar on YouTube. Freaking Sonic. Why is your icon Sonic anyway? Is it from is that Sonic Adventure 2 Sonic, or is that
That's Sonic Heroes. It was that cutscene where he was running away from Amy.
Yeah. Speaking of games, I want to bring up your freaking speedrunning career that you do as a side gig that you're working towards. You apparently explain that.
Okay, so in the year 2015, me and John attempted a versus of The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, which got me to want to play games pretty fast, because versuses are, the winner is determined on how fast you complete the game and, how well you accomplish the game. Luigi's Mansion, on the other hand, is determined differently, the winner. It's determined on who does best at the bosses, who collects the most G's, and who completes the game the fastest. And me and Multigame Master 1 right now are doing a versus project, and it turns out if those three segments in the versus come to a tie, then the winner of the versus is going to be determined on who gets more gold ranks on the bosses. And if you get 90 HP, blah blah blah, and yada yada. I can ramble on about it for the whole video, but that's how it works. It's what got me wanting to play games really fast, and The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, on the other hand, was one of them. And ever since that point on, from the summer of 2016 to the summer of this year, whenever John would enter the call or anybody else would enter the call, the first thing they would assume I would be doing was playing Wind Waker, which is true. I'll literally pick up my controller right now. It's literally right here. And the first thing that you would hear in the video was, not in the video, in the call, would be this.
How many times would you say you've played through Wind Waker now that you've been practicing speedrunning for it?
I would say
30 times?
No.
50?
I don't really beat the game. I just practice glitches in my house. Or
you've mastered storage, right? Which is being able to clip through the water and speed to other parts in their game, pretty much.
I'll explain what storage is. What it is it's an effect where you can it's a glitch where you obtain a ledge that can push you off on the same frame that you have the Wind Waker out. You pull the Wind Waker on the first frame that you actually climb up the ledge. You fall down at the same time. Your camera flips around, and 3 frames before you hit the ground, you cancel the Wind Waker dive, and now you're in storage camera mode. So the next time you pull out the Wind Waker, you're going to be in this really weird angle where you're going to be in the Wind Waker camera lock, but you're going to be able to walk around. And what it lets you do, if you don't pull out the Wind Waker the second time, whatever you interact with next is going to be it's not going to be shown. Let's say if it's a wooden treasure chest, the opening cutscene is not going to be shown. And if you use it for a short amount of time, when you pull out the Wind Waker, you jump in the water and you hold up. It's I would say oscillation, which at its minimum. What you're doing is you're building up speed in the water so it can launch you in all these weird directions. Which
is game breaking, pretty much.
Yeah, sequence breaking the game really, really crazily. It's so hard just to grasp it. Super swimming, in that matter. Storage isn't just used for super swimming; it's also used for a bunch of other things. You can do pretty crazy things with storage. So yeah, that's my Wind Waker story. So I wouldn't say that I'm beating the game every single day, day in, day out, every single time that I play the game. I would say that I'm just practicing a glitch until I, break it down into part by part. So again, in the call, once you enter the call, the first thing you're going to be hearing behind my microphone, and you're going to you see like a little blue field around my profile picture. You're hearing like this, and be like,
and just like storage, damn it. You were saying that in that remake video you made for me. You said storage. Use storage.
Yeah, I was like doing I wasn't really playing anything. My controller was unplugged. I was just like making like a Wind Waker joke.
I could just imagine if like your mom or dad walked in, they just saw you like staring at the blank screen and just like going like storage. Freaking crazy
they would think something is actually wrong with me. I mean, I guess you could say there is something wrong with me since I'm insane. Yeah, subscribe to my channel. I'm the craziest person you're gonna meet. That is just, really straightforward with making videos. I'm just insane, honestly. So is John. So is Ryan in the group.
But
you come across.
Another thing I want to go into before we kind of end it off is really what would you say like in terms of like you wanting to speedrun it? Like you've been interested in going to AGDQ, which if you don't know, it's like a huge speedrunning event that goes on twice a year, or SGDQ, which is during the summer, or AGDQ during like spring or the beginning of the year and like halfway through the year for summer. And you say that you like want to do it so you can get on the couch and audition to like do it live on Twitch and stuff.
Okay, so what you do to be nominated for AGDQ or SGDQ, you have to submit a run to the Speed Demos Archive website. You basically have to make a video of your full speed run and submit it to the site, and they'll decide whether or not you're eligible for the competition. And when it is, you're going to have to travel out of state, I believe. The last SGDQ and AGDQ was held in Indianapolis.
Do you get paid if you do it? If you get qualified? I don't think you do.
I'm trying to.
I think you get like free hotel or something like that. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, it was in Indianapolis last time they held it, and whoever sits on the couch, there's also like a special chair in front of the couch. That is the runner's chair. So the runner is like in the very front of the room, and everybody else behind the couch is the audience that's watching. And anybody who's on the couch is a previous runner who would run a game next. So I would say that John would be on the couch because he speedruns Super Mario Sunshine.
I haven't done that in years, and I don't do it anymore. But
it's been a while.
I'm pretty sure
since I even touched Wind Waker, so I'm probably going to lose confidence in the game until I pick it back up again.
Yeah. Anything else you really want to feel like you mention? One last thing I really forgot to mention is our con experience at Wizard World. I want to give off some like stories we've had involving there. There was the Super Smash Bros. Tournament table, and I met you. I remember I met you at first when I first saw you in person. After knowing you for 4 years, I finally saw you in New Orleans, and I was just like, this guy's really fucking short.
But if you look at my dad, he's even shorter. I'm the tallest person in my family, believe it or not.
And I'm surprised, like, everyone was in costume. I was in my freaking animal costume first, I remember seeing your dad in person along with you for the first time, and your dad looks like a freaking farmer. Like, he was dressed up in, like, regular tennis shoes. Like, no, I think he was wearing boots, and he had, like...
No, he was wearing tennis
casual
shoes.
He had blue jeans, and he had, he looked like he was on the fields for the day, and, like, he wasn't dressed up or anything. You were just up in your freaking President Alex suit, like, I'm the president. You had your shades, freaking. I don't think the president wears shades.
No, they don't. Basically, I would be like a former. Okay, I'm gonna define the meme. I'm gonna define the meme real fast. What it is I was. From the first point that the meme was created, I was known as a really troubled and unsuccessful news reporter who would sit behind my microphone.
Being inspired by Anderson Cooper from CNN.
No! Oh my god, no.
Yes, Anderson Cooper. You do give off an Anderson Cooper vibe when you freaking... Also, you trying to start off the Alex show.
Oh, Alex Jones. He's like, okay, everyone, I'm gonna start the podcast now.
The Alex Jones show.
Yeah, that's my Alex Jones impression. So
freaking rips off his shirt and like yells, "They're poisoning the water. They're making the frogs gay. Oh my god!"
Alex Jones, I would say, is the most insane journalist there is in any news network in the entire country.
He is. He would be a great wrestler. He would.
Oh my god, I would love to see him wrestle one day. So again, I'm gonna define the meme.
Takes on freaking Dave Bautista or freaking Hulk Hogan.
It's gonna be bad, really, really bad. So
John Cena.
On the day that the meme was created, I was known as a really troubled news reporter who is totally unsuccessful. I wore shades the entire time, which I still do when I make videos in the memes. Then I went over to being a very, I would say, journalist like Alex Jones. I don't make these videos on my channel. I don't, put them on John's channel here, this podcast is gonna go up in about who knows, maybe a day or two.
I should make a freaking compilation vid of all of your like weird videos that you've made. You okay with if I do that?
As long as you credit me, it's fine. And as long as I'm okay with what you're putting in the compilation, it's fine. You can just show me what you're doing first.
If we meet up in Louisiana again, I think we're gonna if I ever come to your house, I'm gonna you and me are just gonna spend a whole day like making like a huge like film or like a video together, like me with my fursuit and you with your presidential suit of honor, and we're just gonna do a lot of crazy stuff. We are gonna remake the freaking Tito Come Outside music video.
I'm gonna explain that music video as soon as I'm done explaining the Alex meme. So yeah, I started off as a really unsuccessful news reporter. I then went over to being a really bad journalist that sits behind his microphone and just starts yelling about things, kind of like Alex Jones. But again, I don't make those videos, and now I am dedicated to being the group's president that you see in the profile photo right there. I'm sitting in my own shrine. I have like a journal in my hand. I'm like writing stuff down, and I was in the I'm wearing like a Republican Party suit. You can see like me wearing a red tie and the American flag pin and white shades. And I would say no, I don't support Trump or Hillary. I would say that I would have voted third party. Honestly, I couldn't decide between the two, so I support none of them, to be honest.
Bernie Sanders.
Terrible candidate. Just kidding.
You're gonna blow up my entire comment section now that you said that. I'm sorry.
I'm joking. I don't support anyone. If you like a candidate, go ahead. I really don't care. I'm not gonna make
Alex supports Antifa.
All right, I'm not gonna make this video political. But anyway, that is the Alex meme. So now the Tito Come Outside thing. The channel Super Mario Logan. I'm crediting 2.5 million subs if I'm correct. He made a video of Logan and Tito. Logan was the one rapping in the video, and he has a friend named Tito who played as a cashier in, I believe, a gas station. And Junior and Chef Peep were like yelling and like making messes inside the store, and then Chef Heath went to go get gas, and then Tito, the guy that plays the cashier clerk in the gas station, he's like, "If you ever come into my store again, I'll kill you."
And then they made this remake, like him and Logan, Tito and Logan made this like really bad, like cringeworthy, like music video. Like Tito Come Outside, we got French fries, and he just starts coming outside. And then we paused the video at that one point with the fries in his mouth. He's like, God. And he just spills all the fries on the ground.
Can we just put that picture in the video right here? Yeah, at this point.
Oh yeah, I'll do it. Oh my God, my face
just
is
look at
turning.
him. He's like staring like.
Oh God.
French fry in my mouth. I wouldn't say that it's a bad music video, but I would say, you know what? It's good. Good job, Logan, Super Mario Logan. Whatever you want me to address you as, I'll say Logan, since that's your name.
And one more thing to involve YouTubers I want to bring up, because we both obsess over Super Mario Logan SML. One YouTuber I want to bring up that Alex doesn't really bring up anymore is freaking McJuggerNuggets, because this guy, Alex, is so obsessed with him. He's made an entire fan film.
Was obsessed, not anymore.
You freaking, back when the Psycho Dad series was a huge thing, you would force me to freaking watch a ton of conspiracy videos about the whole series, like being like, oh, this car has the different license plate, or it was happening on this day, so it has to be fake. But even though everyone could already tell that it was fake the whole fucking time.
Okay, first of all, I didn't enforce you to watch anything. I challenge you to see if you can watch every single episode they uploaded so far in one night. and you quit like once you got to like the third episode.
Freaking shredding the video games and taking off his shirt and yelling, no!
Okay, I gotta say, no father acts like that in this world to their freaking kids, so it has to be fake, which I knew it was. It had to be fake at the time. I was to...
Wait.
Huh?
Okay, never mind.
So, wait, did you fart?
No.
Are you serious?
Maybe. Yeah, I did. I'm sorry.
Jesus! Excuse you.
God
I mean, even though I did...
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Even though I did burp and fart in this video.
Your dog did that.
Yeah, to be continued. I was proved wrong. So, McJuggerNuggets is a really, I would say, troubled YouTuber. He now...
His channel's dying.
He dyed his hair black, and now he plays this guy named Isaac. And,
I was about to say ISIS for a second.
No. Isaac is like this really weird, you know, opposed character of Jesse. Like, he's like on the other side of the mirror. He like plans to kill his family and all that. He like go kidnap his mom and like drive her out in the fields and like, you know, he's on the other side of the on the other side of the mirror, and like the good side of Jesse is like on the other side. They're like, there's like a mirror between them, and he's like 90% of the episode he's like talking to the mirror saying, "Jesse, come out! I'm not Jesse."
You're just... Oh my god.
I don't find those videos to be appealing as like his older videos, but I would say they're okay. I don't know.
I want to also bring up, before we stop it, one last thing. I want to bring up this freaking fan film you made for McJuggerNuggets called The 3 Nuggets.
Oh yeah. I downloaded like, I would say almost 10 videos or more from his channel. I didn't upload it to YouTube, and I don't plan to because it's going to be extremely discredited. And I made it
copyright claim immediately.
And I made it into like my own perspective of a movie called The 3 Nuggets. What I did was I took Jesse, Jeffrey, and Uncle Larry.
Jeffrey. Hey everybody, it's Big Brother Jeffrey.
And I even made like a Wikipedia page, like using Inspect Element.
I know, and you claimed that it made $900 million at the box office. What the fuck?
The box office was meant to be, you know, told about in that...
Adjusted for inflation or something? What the fuck?
It was not adjusted for inflation. What it's meant to be is how much the movie, you know, benefited into the company. It's there in the box office. There on Wikipedia for every single movie that they... for every single movie in the world, honestly.
What was the budget?
The budget, I would say the amount they could have afforded was, I don't know, around, I would say $30 or $20 for the movie. I paid $60. Well, actually, no. 45, I believe $44 or $45 for Deadpool, which is a pretty good movie.
Freaking, you're saying $900 million in box office money. What are you, freaking Steven Spielberg or something like that? Okay.
I am not Steven Spielberg.
I gotta plug up my computer. My battery's about to die. I'll be right back.
And while I...
Say some bullshit, Alex, while I'm gone.
And, while John goes to get the charger for his Mac, I'm gonna, you know, take control of his channel for a while. I'm gonna control the number of subscribers, I'm gonna control this video, and I'm gonna control what I say in this episode. And even though he's back right now, so I can't really, you know, do that. Yeah, so this video is mine now. It's gonna go up my channel, www.youtube.com/LittleSahPlays. Go subscribe to my channel, and John can't do anything about it. So there you go. He's not gonna know what I said.
I just came back. I just got back. I'm gonna like rewatch this when this is over, and I'm gonna hear what you say. And if I swear to God, I might punch you if it's something that you rip.
This is gonna be an interesting podcast.
I'm gonna freaking, you know, you're never gonna appear in another episode because you're gonna be dead. You're just gonna be dead.
This is gonna be a very interesting podcast. This is like the Runaway Guys,
yeah.
Except, you know, reversed in like 2017.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think Alex can, you know, go back to talking to his girlfriend Ariana Grande.
If she freaking responds.
Freaking Filipino, but I'm kidding. That's pretty much all I have to say. Is there any last things you want to add into, Alex, for this? Any last things you want to ask the viewers or so?
I will say that I'm quite surprised by this guy that commented in a remake of one of your old videos. He said, I wasn't expecting that. Well, I kind of don't blame you because one of John's old, like that video of John's, which was really old and he made like 4 years ago, was removed. So I basically cannot blame you for not expecting it. It's a pretty hilarious, remake and a pretty hilarious video as its original version.
It makes me a little scared though, because I think it makes you feel like it's deemed suitable to shoot kids for not going to school.
That was your idea.
That was not mine. I did not freaking shoot them. I didn't shoot them.
Whatever you had in your hand, I think it was like a remote. You picture it as a gun. And be like, that's for not.
I don't have the materials back then.
That's for not going to school. When it's Thursday, it's not Saturday, you idiot.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Okay. That's so mean-spirited.
Oh, by the way.
my God.
Oh, by the way, you get to hear me quote the famous line in the video in this podcast. So there you go.
Yes.
Mission accomplished.
Stay in school, kids, or you'll get shot by Alex, Papa Alex. But anyway, yes. Remember to check out LittleSahPlays' YouTube channel. Let's aim. I got actually a deal, Alex. If you if we can get, how about this? If we can get your channel to 100 subscribers
by the end of this month,
by the end of this month, because of this video, you have to promise to continue your Twilight Princess Let's Play.
If I get my capture card that I actually dreamed to get, if Amazon decides to, cope with me for at least 15 minutes, which I'm sure it won't because the websites that I use are just so unreliable, obviously.
Use the standard definition capture card. Freaking everyone. Also, I want to start a hashtag. Tweet at Alex's Twitter at LittleSahPlays. Tweet at him hashtag impeach Alex.
It's a meme joke, okay?
Just tweet. I want like at least 30 people tweeting at you.
It's a joke from the meme. John says it all the time. It's actually pretty funny. Impeach Alex.
Hashtag impeach Alex. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole podcast. Pretty much. Any last words to say for today? I might have him on again if he's not dead or so. If he hasn't gotten shot yet.
For the second presidential podcast.
We're gonna freaking in 4 years. We're just gonna have another freaking podcast covering this whole thing with President Alex. Any last words from the president?
Who will win the podcast? Either John or Alex here.
Freaking representing the Democratic and Republican parties.
Anyway, so the speed runs, video games, everything that we discussed, the Comic-Con convention. I'm playing with pennies right now. Anyway, I'm gonna put those down, and hope you enjoyed this video.
We'll see you guys in the next episode, and if we don't see you there, make sure to leave all your hate comments in Alex's YouTube videos and not mine, because Alex is more disposable. No, I'm kidding.
We all have our average, amount of haters. So. Yeah. There you go.
All links to all of Alex's stuff in the description via YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, Pornhub, all that good shit. X Hamster, Meat Spin, fucking chocolate-covered teenageboys.com, all that good shit.
By the way, Super Mario Logan, Shrek, who takes a dump in the sink, and
.com.
The top of the toilet, by the way. By the way, can I do my impression of Chef Goodman? By the way,
do it quickly.
You have to pretend to be Mario. Open the door. You gotta say hello.
Hello. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It smelled horrible, but apparently it tasted great. I fucking lost.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I lost all my money. I'm rich as fuck.
You fucked me. You fucked me real good. Fucking Mario, you fucked me good. My asshole's 3 times bigger than it usually was, you motherfucker.
My asshole's so big I could fit that 8-ball in my ass.
But yeah, we're done for today. Thank you for watching SeetherCast. We'll see you guys in the next episode. So goodbye, everyone.
Impeach John, by the way. So yeah.
Fuck you. Bye.